And however you do it, whether it's poetry, we need more poetry, we need more creative thinking. We need more, not the whole like in school A, B, but you can now just put it out there. Or, the autobiography or the interview or whatever. Just go where it takes you and don't think you got to put everything in one book. That's probably the biggest mistake that people make. And not only that, like, I'll be honest, like my first two books, honestly, truth be told, I didn't put page numbers in there. You want to know why? Because for some people, a barrier for reading is looking at how many pages. Like, oh, I want to read this. Like, oh, it's like 5,000 pages. Nope, put it away. But the first two books, I was very intentional. I didn't put page counts in there because I wanted people just to focus on reading. That's it. That's what I did. So using that mindset, don't think you got to put everything in there. Don't think you have to have a 5,000 page book. One of the questions I answered earlier with as a man, think if it's only like 50, 60 pages, but it's real powerful in regards to the topics covered. So who's to say you can't do a 30, 40, 50 page masterpiece, or you can't do a part one, part two. I don't know if you're going to do 9 like Star Wars, but I'm just saying, who says you can't do a part one, part two, part three? Go where it takes you, basically, but just start. The way they say with anything, the hardest part is what, getting started. Second hardest part is what, maintaining it. Sounds like me. The hardest part for me was what, getting started, walking in the park. I've kind of fallen off that wagon, but we get back on. Trust me, we get back on. So, yeah, just go there, basically.
I have a question.
Yeah.
I don't need a mic. I'm loud.
Okay.
When you start writing a book, do you have the shape of it already in your head? You know, or do you sometimes get surprised? I mean, I know you said with your 9 stories, you thought it was going to be 13. Does that happen often, or do you usually feel like you kind of know how it's going to be before you start?
A couple of the books I kind of knew, like Quotes and Notes, which are all original quotes with the exception of one that I bought from my grandmother. I knew how I was going to structure it, where it's the quote, it's the explanation behind it, and it's a space for people to journal whether they agree or disagree with it. So that I kind of knew. The first one, I started diving in like traditional poetry, but then I'm like, if I'm taking page counts away as to take away a barrier, sometimes, like I said, poetry is creative, but sometimes it can be a little bit too abstract for some people. So why not give them a preview so then when they read, it's like, oh, I know what I'm reading. So some of them I kind of knew. Some of it was really organic. It's almost like for example, you listen to, are there any jazz people in here? Anyone that listen to jazz from time to time? Okay, you know how one of the beautiful things about jazz is what, improvising? I'll be honest, go with my books were improvising. Oh, I just love it. It's not like I know I'm going to write it this way. And even the audio books, like all that stuff for the audio, you're going to laugh. This is how we did our audio book. Andrew, here's the topic. You have 5 minutes to come up with something. Go in the booth. Okay, let's go ahead and record. And everything we did was on one take. It wasn't like we started and stopped. All 5 of those audiobooks I freestyled. I didn't come in there with a notepad, made that stuff up. We're in the booth.